What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, honestly, I think the SEC and all of the situations that are going on there is like that's what's going to define what happens to the crypto market. That's going to be the thing that either brings us over the hump or keeps us in that space to where we're like consolidating for this whole entire time until we get some sort of news, right? But with what's happening with the SEC versus Coinbase, the SEC versus Ripple, it's creating like a bunch of negative news as well as a little mixture of positive news that's in there. But then after you have that positive news, they supplement it with negative news, which brings it down even more. It's just not a great look for crypto as a whole. And it's because of the SEC that's kind of driving everything. And it's not because of what you think. Like, you're probably like, the SEC is doing this for a reason, right? The SEC is doing this because they want to see clarity within cryptocurrency. No, that's not the case. In any other situation or any situation to where it doesn't involve them getting a boatload of money through a settlement or some sort of thing that's happening there where they feel like they may not be getting the most money tax wise or just what people feel like is a business, right? They're not really getting a ton of money through the government from cryptocurrency. So if that's the case, it seems like they want more of that money, more of the money that everybody's collecting, the billions upon billions of dollars that are flowing through cryptocurrency on a daily basis. They want some of that. It's not about creating clarity because if they were going to do that, it would be as simple as trying to get the exchanges to end up regulating a lot of these cryptocurrencies rather than saying, hey, we want to regulate the exchanges. The exchanges regulate what goes on their platform, and maybe the SEC defines exactly what they're looking for when it comes to an unregistered security, right? But no, there's no clear definition. There's no new rules that are being created. And honestly, that's where I think that we all should lean towards. And I think it has been documented, well documented, that everyone believes that we should have a new set of rules for cryptocurrency because it's not what we're used to. So if it's something brand new, we need a brand new set of rules to go with that. And that's what everybody's trying to lean towards. However, the SEC is trying to push in their laws that they have now that they had established for many, many years. And they want to try and apply it to something that's brand new that literally doesn't fit, or what a lot of people believe is doesn't fit the Howey test. So if it shouldn't have to fit the Howey test, then it needs some new set of rules, new regulations, new guidelines to say what we could do here, right? So honestly, these two cases and maybe more, right, will be the reason as to why cryptocurrency flourishes or why cryptocurrency starts to kind of stall out quite a bit and then ends up flourishing, right? Or in my 100% belief, we're going to see a push, a bull market at some point. If the SEC is the reason why this continues to stay where it is through 2024, obviously I will be pissed and a lot of other people will be pissed because there's so much that we can gain from seeing everything that we're seeing within this year, right? Um, and the different things that Ripple can do, by association there. So, with that being said, I want to talk about these cases. I want to have a discussion and also get your opinion on how you feel about how the SEC is handling this and true opinion, right? I don't need people to just come out here and just go, hey, the SEC sucks or what they're doing sucks. Like, give me some more detail. Why do you believe that they suck? Like, that's what I need to know. But anyways, hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. One of those links will be for my Patreon or for Twitter or for the HG Access Patreon, or even you could check out Margex if you guys want to start trading with leverage. You can check out Margex or check out two things, the Patreon and Margex, because I talk about leverage trading over on the Patreon. If you want to know more about it, I talk a lot about it. I have a whole section, a whole collection that deals with leverage trading. So definitely check that out. That link is in the description. But like I said, Coinbase and the SEC, Coinbase compares buying crypto to collecting Beanie Babies, and this just goes to show, like this piece right here, you have to look at it differently. You have to look at it different than, how you would look at, a big business. You have to look at it completely differently. And the problem is that the SEC is not doing that. And I can't really go into detail in this article because of the fact that Bloomberg doesn't allow me to really look at it. But I thought it was a great title to really kind of drive home the point that we need new laws, new guidelines, new definitions to what what this is, whether it is a commodity or whatever, right? Um, Also, the XRP case and everything that's going on there, a legal battle that will shake up the cryptocurrency world, right? You have different key points where you have XRP's classification, offering and sales, and fair notice of defense. And this is literally going through the entire case in different pieces of it. And also the potential outcomes where you can have a settlement ruling in favor of Ripple, ruling in favor of the SEC, and exactly what that really means. Honestly, I don't think that you can really have that last piece of ruling in favor of the SEC. However, you could have something that may be in majority favor of the SEC, right? Because right now XRP is already labeled as not a security. You have the charges that are dropped from the CEO and the chairman. Really, all you have is that kind of final decision, as to how big the settlement will be, the different pieces of the pie that will be adjusted based on what the settlement actually is. And if there is a ruling in favor of the SEC, maybe they have the say in whether they burn the escrow, which honestly I'm in favor of doing. But it it doesn't mean that it's the end all be all if they don't, right? I think that it would be great either way. I understand the way that it's implemented is kind of the key. It doesn't matter if it has 100 billion supply or 50 billion supply. The only thing that matters for that is the investor side of it who's trying to gain the most money out of it. Because if it's at 50 billion, then it only has a certain level that it can get to. If it's at 100 billion, it does only have a certain level that it can get to, but it's a lot higher than 50 billion, right? So that's kind of where that stands. So honestly, the outcome of these two cases, um, Coinbase versus the SEC, I feel like Coinbase versus the SEC is more about trying to understand what are your definitions, what are your lines when it comes to what a security actually is. So then we can break that all down. What would you consider a security if you go through these tests, right? But then their response is that everything is a security besides Bitcoin. Well, please tell me, like, what makes Tezos a security? What makes Ethereum a security? What makes XRP a security? What makes Solana or AVAX or ADA a security? Please explain to us how that all lines up. That's all we need to know. And if you tell us that, we can easily find a way to put some in and take some out. However, there's no clear line as to what is a security and what isn't, besides Bitcoin is not and everything else is. And that doesn't make sense. As an exchange, you can't just live and survive off of trading Bitcoin. You have to see many different exchanges that are coming on, being launched, being added to the pool, and for good reason, right? Whether they're meme coins or they actually have some form of utility, the point is that what we need is regulation on the exchange side. What we need is regulation by maybe the SEC saying these are the lines, the Coinbase going, okay, you cannot be listed on here, you can be listed on here, you cannot be listed on here, you can be listed on here, and selecting, picking and choosing what will be on their platform and what wouldn't be on their platform. That would be the easiest way to do that. However, we're making it very difficult to where maybe Coinbase has to pay fines, or any other exchange has to pay fines, and it really just doesn't make sense. When it comes to XRP, it's really about the sale that they did there and whether that is selling unregistered securities and should they pay some sort of fine. It seems like the SEC really just wants money. That's all they want, is they want their fair share of money from the cryptocurrency market, and they will get it, obviously, through taxes that can be reported. And also, they'll probably find another way to do that, as well. But the point is, um, the cryptocurrencies are not like what we're used to. And we need to have change within the definitions, the breakdowns, the regulation, all of that stuff in order to see the cryptocurrency market succeed. It truly will. Both of these cases will define the future of cryptocurrency. Absolutely. In my opinion. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Make sure you check out my link for my Patreon as well as for Margex if you want to sign up for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.